Hello, MGTOW. Hello, men. This is Howard Dare. Thanks for stopping by. So, I want to talk to you about the USAID situation, all right, and the amount of graft and theft that has actually been taking place from the left, from the Democrats, from the socialists, from the liberals. You're going to find that USAID is really just the tip of the iceberg. This has been going on for a very, very long time. I've been talking about it for a very, very long time, like 10 years, okay? The people who you think share your political views, they do not share your political views. I'm talking about the liberals here. They don't care about these issues. They merely pay lip service to these issues, and they use these issues to control the crowds with group identity, with class identity, with gender identity. And this scam has been going on for ages, my whole life, 50 plus years, right? And what you're going to find is that USAID is really just one of these programs. And you're going to find multiple. And you're going to find them also at the state level. You're also going to find them directly within your major social institutions. For example, the Department of Education. You're going to find out that these views, these liberal, trans, racial, political global issues that they've been presenting, that they have been getting paid to do this. And you're even going to find out that they're not only getting paid, through the American tax dollars, they're getting paid through, foreign countries and foreign nations. And these people who stand up and pretend that they want to protect democracy, they are its enemies. These people aren't just lawbreakers. These people are fundamental traitors, okay? And if you want to understand what's going on here, they are the perfect consumer, all right? They don't have values. They don't have long-term ambitions. They have greed. They have their momentary wants and whims. Understand, people think that we're, looking out at the world and bringing in the facts and then thinking about them and then coming to some conclusion. That's not at all what most people are doing, all right? Most people have an emotion to begin with, and it's generated straight out of their metabolism. In other words, they ate some bad food last night, so they're waking up this morning in a bad mood, right? So when they look out at the world, they're looking out at the world through this emotion. And they're selectively cherry picking the information, the sensory data that supports this emotional view. And then they substantiate it intellectually. Okay, so, this is why they can't stop calling Trump a fascist. Okay, they're not thinking. If they were thinking, they would realize that this tactic doesn't work and it exposes them as, overreaction libtards, and that the people are sick and tired of it, all right? If they were thinking first, but they're not. They're responding emotionally. They're upset. You're not taking their advice. You're not letting them run the show. You're not letting them steal all the money, okay? When somebody does this from a position of trust, it's a double crime, okay? Because not only have they stolen the money, misdirected the money, but these people had taken an oath of service. As I said, I've spoken about this many times. Who does it hurt? When we do this, okay, when we take the most qualified for the person, for the job, and we say, no, we're not, you don't get the job because you're white or you're Asian, or we have too many people like you, and we need somebody else, even if they're much less qualified, okay? Who does it hurt? It hurts the individual that was qualified, okay? It hurts the good man. It hurts the good person. So again, it's not even a double crime. It's like a quadruple crime. And they do it without any shame, right? Because they are the good consumer. They are the good modern person. They will adopt any political ideology if it allows them to be with the winning in group, okay? That's how they've been operating. Now, another group comes, MAGA, Trump, which is a response to this theft and destruction of our country. It's a genuine organic response, okay? And they unleash their manufactured control of media, a smear campaign. I can't tell you how many times I've been canceled. I can't tell you how many times I've been deplatformed. And honestly, the reason why is because I try to speak the truth. That's simple, okay? So buckle up, because we're in for a ride here. And the Democrats, the liberals, they're going to keep defending it because they're stuck. They really are the useful idiots that have now been strapped down to the chair, and now they're going to get kicked in the balls. And it's going to happen over and over again until they say to themselves, wait a minute, my own government has been destroying and cheating and stealing from me, from the American taxpayer. Are there no valid issues that we should support? There are valid issues that we should support, okay? But this tactic of taking a noble, virtuous sentiment, like, hey, there's some people starving over here because of a natural disaster, they could really use our help right now and it won't cost us much. All right, that's a good deal, right? You can't really argue too much with that. You can't say, look, this is unjust. So then this same principle, this same idea is then taken and applied, to we need to spend $20 billion to create, a transsexual show to help kids over in Bangladesh have a sex change operation and encourage that. Okay, so that then slides in under the same, virtue, nobility that the first one slid through on. And it's theft, it's graft, it's manipulation, it's a con job. And no wonder why these people are so enthusiastic, about their so-called political, moral, ethical views, because they're getting paid. They're getting money. They're getting free resources to have these views. Therefore, their views are compromised. Therefore, they have a conflict of interest, and therefore they cannot be trusted. And it's been going on for my whole life. So here America is, the richest nation in the world, the most prosperous nation in the world. Why? Because our engine is motivated self-interest. Do not cheat the working man. Do not cheat the low-level worker. Give them a fair wage for a fair day's work so that our system can work and so that they can rise themselves up, all right? But no, these people, okay, the elites, the leftists, what they want to do is they want to turn this into, a class-based society where the elites make all of the money, steal all of the government money. The middle class, the working class pays all of the money, and none of the benefits go to them. What the hell is going on? When a hurricane hits, our country and the people are devastated and they're without homes, they're without food, they're without electricity, they're without heat, okay? And there's no government money to help them. But there is hundreds of millions of dollars, perhaps billions of dollars, to promote a trans agenda in a foreign country. They are the ones who gave the government the money, and the government took that money, moved it over to some useless cause, used it to pay off people, and put into their own pockets, all the while promoting an ideological class system that would enable them to continue to do it. And if anybody spoke out against it, they shut them down. They had them canceled. They had them debanked. That's about as ugly as it gets. There's only one step worse, okay? And that's to take them and to put them in jail. Actually, they did that with me, okay? And of course, the step worse than that is of course for them to die in jail. But you don't really even have to do that. You can just put them in jail and take their lives away. And then you can use them as an excuse to request federal money. Okay, so even your criminal justice system is corrupt with this, right? So you've got all these people walking around in suits and ties and flying around in jets, and these people aren't worth the dirt on your shoes. A dog, a child can sniff them out as a fake and a phony and a braggart and a bully. Absolutely useless, okay? And these have been our leaders. So we're coming out of this, okay? And we're in for some big surprises. And the Democrats, the libtards, they're just going to keep fighting, okay? And, they want to die on this hill? That's fine, because the American people, they're not going to stand for this anymore. And hopefully we can, change the direction that the world itself is going in. And I say hopefully, but we've already done that. So, it's all good. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, donate. Find my Cash App donation link. Click on it and do what you can for the Howard Dare channel. I would really appreciate it, and I'll put it to good use. And join me again, Howard Dare, as I plan to have more content for you. Thank you, MGTOW.